Hey guys, it's just me, Lance, again. So finally, here's my response to the crowning jewel, the Bill Heffernan speech. You all send it to me all the time as some sort of proof that the government are all liars and the government are corrupt and there's pedophile protection rackets and babies in tunnels and all this sort of thing, right? And the irony is that that speech is by a politician. The same people that you say are liars, but then as soon as a politician gives a speech, back in 2019, mind you, as soon as they give a speech that suits your narrative, you take it as gospel. You take it as gospel, the Bill Heffernan speech. But he's a politician. The same people that you say are lying, unless it suits your narrative. So anyway, so here's my response to the Bill Heffernan speech. You're not going to like it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying corruption doesn't exist. Obviously, I'm not saying that. Nobody can say that. And I probably know more about corruption with police than any of you people on Facebook in the whole fucking country. Trust me. But in this case, you know, we're going to keep it into perspective. You know, people are getting very pessimistic about their own country, and it needn't be, right? So people are really perpetuating this type of narrative, and I don't think it's helpful. We don't want to make people in Australia to be depressed about their own country. You know, it's a great country. It's one of the best countries in the world. I've lived in a corrupt country, in a third world country. You guys don't know corruption, right? It's a great country. So anyway, here's obviously I got some help with one of my learned friends. So here's my response to the Bill Heffernan speech. You ain't going to like it. Just because there are police documents, so he talks about the police documents in front of him, just because he's got police documents doesn't mean they're legit. They're allegations. So maybe you guys should Google what the word allegation means. At this point, they're mere allegations, right? And if these allegations had any merit, the AFP would have laid charges by now. And then you'll say, oh, it's a cover-up. Well, I don't believe for a second that the AFP would do a cover-up. If they had legitimate allegations in front of them, they would lay charges. They wouldn't give a shit who it is, right? They would lay charges if there was substantial proof or evidence in these allegations. Now, obviously, there isn't because they haven't laid any charges, right? So the reason, and then he talks about so Bill Heffernan says, why wasn't it in the terms of reference at the Royal Commission? Well, guys, use your brains, yeah? It's more manipulation of the facts. You see, the reason, Bill Heffernan, why it wasn't in the terms of reference at the Royal Commission is because the Royal Commission that you speak of was into religion, not into public servants. So, of course, it wasn't in the terms of reference at the Royal Commission into religion because these allegations against the public servants. So it didn't fit the terms of reference, Bill Heffernan, you silly man. Tricking people in society. You're a bad man, Bill Heffernan. Anyway, so in this case, it had nothing to do with the Royal Commission. Rather, it's a matter for the AFP, Bill Heffernan. You guys starting to get it? So I think people are too stupid. And Bill Heffernan should never have made that speech because the average Aussie is pretty dumb, even dumber than Lucky Lance, and they run with it. And they walk around thinking that their whole government and system is against them, and that's not good for morale. What does that help? It doesn't help productivity, doesn't help mental health, doesn't help anything. So it's irresponsible, and all you guys that share the Bill Heffernan speech like mad, you're being irresponsible. So anyway, that's my take on the Bill Heffernan speech. Please leave all your negative comments in the comment section. See you guys.